There it is. Welcome to Fighting Spirit for game number 2 here in the finals of Monday Night Starbow number 33. Spawning in the bottom right corner, your blue Terran player, it is Dirtybag. And the top right corner, your red Zerg player from the bestest friends, it's TRB, also known as tehredbandit. And it's always nice when he's wearing red. That really helps things. You don't feel like you're saying something wrong. Everything lines up, matches perfectly. TRB helping us out, being red, always good. But that's one nice thing about StarCraft 2. You can pick your color, unless your opponent has picked your color for you. That's one thing. I mean, that was always kind of fun about Brood War, though, right? You know, you would kind of a little bit of a surprise every time. Oh, what color am I gonna be? It mattered to me as a kid, I guess. I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's fine. You know, sometimes you'd be like, ah, crap, I'm brown. Like, I never liked being brown. I always found that really disappointing when I was brown.
I don't know. I like the white.
The white was cool. White. Yeah.
Terran white. I liked being the UED. I don't know why.
Yeah, white was nice. I liked being white. And of course, anytime I got like blue or red, I always liked those too because those look really nice.
I don't like the blue and red because it's always red versus blue.
Well, in SC too, yeah. But not in Brood War, you know.
Oh, I'm trying to think what colors I liked in Brood War. I liked yellow for Protoss a lot. I think I liked orange or purple for Zerg. For
yeah,
Terran,
orange looked really good on Zerg.
Yeah, and I liked my white for Terran. I also didn't mind blue. I actually didn't mind red either. I think the campaign missions all had big parts in that.
Yeah, you play as yellow Protoss in the original SC campaign. You play as purple Zerg. Plays red and blue Terran.
And white. And
you play as blue Protoss at the very end, right?
No, I think you play blue Protoss in Brood War.
You're brown. You're brown for a long time in Brood War.
Oh, you are brown.
I think you're blue Protoss once you've like split from the Conclave, like the last like 2 missions of the original one. Because the Conclave is yellow, and then you become blue. You're fighting against the yellow ones or something. I don't remember.
Alderus is a jerk.
Right, Alderus. Shut up about my pylons. Anyway, we do have Hatch first. Going ahead and finishing that up. TRB once again throwing down the early spine crawler. In the meantime, it's once again the command center first here from Dirtybag. So both these players opening exactly the same, at least up until this point in the game. Following up with another barracks because you do need to get another barracks worth of production in order to hold that command center. Just in case your Zerg opponent starts flooding you with Zerglings, you want to make sure you have enough bio to keep that alive. Layer once again. Really fast here for TRB, and we might be looking at a very similar game. And we'll just have to see how these players handle it this time. It was definitely a pretty close game. TRB, started to overrun at the end, but he was only forced into that scenario where he started to just, I guess I'm gonna go attack him, because Dirtybag was able to take down his third, getting there right before those lurkers finished to hold the ramp.
So, Terran player doing the same thing as last time. Marines are good, supply deepers are good, tech labs are good. Probably will make medics because those things are pretty good too. And we'll see what TRB does. He's building his insurance spine crawler just to make sure he doesn't lose to anything kind of silly.
I like this SCV trying to kill the spine crawler. Die you!
I got this!
Queen scares him off. Now the SCV... Does the SCV see the extractor? No! Does not see the second extractor. That's a pretty important piece of information that Dirtybag would have liked to have, but he does see this ridiculously early layer. Whoa! Pretty big Marine force coming out here from Dirtybag, but there's a spine crawl at the front. And he immediately loses 2 Marines. Not quite what he wanted.
Meanwhile, the SCV is still alive, and the Spire is just about a third of the way done. His Queen is posturing stuff for a Nurturing Swarm, although I don't think it has enough energy to do so. Yeah,
it'll still take a while before it has enough energy, and this scouting SCV will eventually get cleaned up. Dirtybag will send his Marines back home, and then he'll have to start thinking about getting some more turrets up. So we have a scan come down, does see the Spire, so Dirtybag knows that Spire much earlier than he did in the last game. TRB unable to hide it this time. Also did not Nurturing Swarm it, so he has 40 energy now, but at this point, no, probably not really worth it. Engineering Bay now on the way, Barrel Stabilizers as well as Stim coming up. For Dirtybag, he will soon have all of the tools he needs to defend against this Spire play here. In the meantime, TRB will go ahead and expand up to the top left, sending his drone over here.
we do have 5 units on the way. Engineering Bay is just about to finish, so I think if he throws down the missile turrets right after it finishes, they'll be just in time for the mutas. The just-in-time turrets.
Yeah, he does need to throw those down right now, though. Okay, there they are. So these players, so good, played so many games with Starbow. They know exactly when they need to get those important tech structures or defense structures, or whatever the case may be. Tech structures. Missile turrets are definitely not tech. Okay. So 4 more mutas. So TRB once again investing pretty heavily into these mutas. Still has not taken that top left expansion. Looks like he's gonna hold off on trying to get that done right now.
Does find a kind of sweet spot. Is going to get a few SCVs. We'll probably force a stim out of the bio, and there it is. And the mutas will just kind of fly away.
Yeah. So now let's go ahead and head for the main, where there is not a turret over the actual SCV line. So TRB can get a decent amount of damage done. Forces these to run away. Now they do wind up going for the repair on the turret, but a good number of SCVs will go down.
None of the mutas fall, but one of them is in the red, 23 health.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
nice little chunk of health, though.
Really fantastic trade here. 11 workers killed by TRB and doesn't lose a single muta yet. So really effective play so far. Good job of dancing around the outskirts here.
There's a bunker in the top left-hand corner to block this poor drone. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, no, he does have a Zergling over here, which can clean that up eventually. But yeah, it will delay TRB a little bit from taking that third.
But salvage
so, nice
is so
little
good.
play there from Dirtybag.
Salvage so good.
Yeah.
Oh, these mutas are kind of trapped-ish. Not really. They are going to now swoop and take 3 more SCVs, and they'll probably hightail it out of there. Nope, they're going to stick around and take out a few more Marines, but now they got to run.
Yeah. Still, only 1 muta loss for TRB. Really fantastic control here. Just darting in and out, taking a Marine here, an SCV there, another shot at a turret while it's constructing. Just really nicely played here from TRB.
Oh, a few more Marines are
oh no, and he's starting to overwhelm this Bioforce here on top of the ramp.
Now they're just going to move into middle line. There's still no missile turrets in the actual middle line. These SCVs are going to all get taken out. And this turret, can it kill a Mutalisk?
Oh, it gets one.
Barely.
So 3 mutas now total taken down, but 25 SCVs killed. But still, Dirtybag up 2 workers.
But here's the real problem. There are 7 workers on the way, and all these Marines are kind of tied up in the main base dealing with these mutas, and the workers can just waddle in and just park their butts down and just deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, and TRB has done so much damage. He's not allowed Dirtybag to macro behind this. You know, Dirtybag's not going to have factory. He's not going to have tanks to try to support this. He hasn't even started to work towards those tech build structures he's going to need in order to deal with those lurkers. It's going to come down to some good scans and some good splits if he's going to survive against the impending lurker force, which there are quite a few lurkers on the way. 7 lurkers heading for the Terran Natural, which is still, the Terran base still getting ravaged by these Mutalisks.
Although a lot of the mutas are now going down. There's only 7 of them, but these workers are just going to move and burrow themselves right into the mineral line. Here's a GG. TRB wins game number 2 in quite the decisive fashion.
Yeah, TRB just played that extremely well. Really, honestly, just dominated that game. That was really well done by TRB.
Okay, so to go back to the colors, have you ever played teal just so you can feel like